Hi guys, my name is Kai and I am a 20-year-old trans guy from the UK. This is probably going to sound like a typical, join the community sort of thing, which is fine. I'm pre-everything, name change and everything, but hopefully in a couple of weeks that will be successful. Can't wait for that. What else as well? I do suffer with body dysphoria and gender dysphoria. Body dysphoria, I suffer with my chest, my voice, my arse, my hips, and that's the main thing. I don't really suffer from bottom dysphoria, which is fine. As for what transgender means, is I don't identify as the sex I was given at birth. Now, sex and gender are completely different to each other. Your gender is what you feel up here, and sex is your genitals, basically. I use he, him, they, them pronouns. Also, I have been referred to a gender identity clinic in Nottingham, which has a really bad waiting time apparently. It could be 14 to 18 months just to get an appointment. So I'll go for that appointment, and if I have to wait for a year for another appointment, then I will go private. I'm filming in my bathroom currently because I feel it's the best place in the house at the moment because there's people, and my room's under renovations at the moment. Like, it needs decorating really, really badly, and it's a mess, and I couldn't be arsed cleaning it. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, then they're in the description. I have social media accounts like my Instagram. My Instagram is mainly for cosplay related things. If I need to, I will create another Instagram for it. I do have a cosplay account. I won't bother checking it out because I probably won't be cosplaying, even though, because of my dysphoria with my voice, and as you can tell, I'm not exactly a skinny person, which is, you don't really see many overweight trans people doing videos. Well, I haven't seen any at the moment. As for, sorry if you can hear my sister downstairs. I'm not the only trans person in my family. Well, she technically isn't family. She is my oldest sister's sister. She is an MTF transgender, and I do speak to her. I would give you her Facebook, but it's a private account, and also it doesn't have her name, her preferred name, and her father's not exactly supportive. My family is somewhat supportive, but they don't quite understand what being transgender means properly. But if I do go to explain it, they just don't want to know, really. They don't want to really understand and learn it. But once I start medically transitioning, they'll have no much of a choice. They don't use my preferred pronouns or name. But if once my name does get changed, hopefully that might encourage my family to use it in public, basically. Obviously, they'll still call me my dead name at home, but as in public, I will try to beg them to use my preferred name, which is Kai, and my preferred pronouns, hopefully. If not, then just my preferred name, because it's a step. My mum's getting there with it. She she has a scarecrow. My mum has a. She used to do this thing when I was little. If I wasn't listening, she would talk to the scarecrow. And she's brought two. And she's named one of them Kai. And I think that's a way of her trying to understand where I'm coming from with it. So, getting there. My mum's memory's not well. She has multiple sclerosis, which affects the nerves and everything. I'll go into detail if you want to know more about that, but just let me know if you want a video about that. I'll probably make another one about it. Probably after this one, knowing me. But yeah, so she's suffered with that since she was little, but she's not long been diagnosed with it, so it's kind of something. So that's probably another reason why. So she will forget pronouns and names, so she wants to get used to the ones that she knows, which is understandable to me. That's understandable. It hurts her using a different name and pronouns that I don't want, really, but I know for a fact she has her reasons for it. As for my sister, as for my family, other family, they don't really have much of an excuse to not use them. I think it's something they don't quite understand, but try to. Sexual orientation wise, I am pansexual. I'm not the only person with a different sexual orientation. My older sister, she is bisexual. She's more of a into guys type of bisexual, but she has dated women. She's been with women. She hasn't married or anything. I think she got close to proposing to one, or one proposing to her. I can't remember. But yeah. As for everything else, my coming out story is a bit of a tale to tell. So I might do that in my next video, and then do like a little introduction about how I realised I was transgender, what were the signs I noticed, because my realisation, I knew I was different from a young age, didn't understand it, found out well, this is an old term and I don't prefer this term. I heard of transsexuals, transgenders, and people have used the word tranny before, and I don't approve of it. But when I heard about them, to be honest, I didn't understand. It's the lack of ignorance, basically. Like with sexual orientation, for bisexuals and pansexual people as well, it's just the lack of ignorance. And I was ignorant when I was younger, and I thought, oh, bisexuals and pansexuals is greedy, and transgender people, they're just freaky. I mean, they look freaky, they sound freaky, and obviously I learnt more about it, so I understood better about it, because I educated myself. It's like, you know what, I was classing myself as gay at this time, and I thought, you know what, I'm in part of this community, I'm going to research what being transgender means and everything else, and realise, oh, that connects with me. But I will go more detail about it. I'll probably do end up doing another video after this one about it. But yeah, that's all I've got really have to say at the moment. I will talk to you guys later, and hopefully everything goes alright for you. Like I said, if you have any questions either about my mum's health or about anything like my gender dysphoria in detail and everything else, then just leave a comment. I will link my Instagram. I do have a Twitter, but I don't really go on it. I do have a Tumblr, but I don't really go on it. I don't have a Facebook for my channel, but I might do at some point. but I might create another Twitter, but it depends. But yeah, so far the only way you can reach me through Instagram at the moment. If you do find out my last name and everything, and my name's not my dead name on Facebook, so I'm all good for that one. But I do have some personal things on there that I don't want people knowing, so yeah, I would respect that. So yeah, like I said, my Instagram will be in the description, and hopefully I can answer some of your questions. I will do a Q&A probably soon. Alright, bye.